This is the 43rd video in a series that studies the 101 laws of the Code of the Success Mindset. In this video, we are going to explore the 43rd law, the law of silent patience. There is a hidden dimension of growth that most people underestimate, especially when trying to rebuild their financial lives after years of frustration. They want results quickly, recognition instantly, and applause at every step. But real prosperity is rarely born under the spotlight. It grows in silence, nourished by discipline and rooted in invisible effort. The law of silent patience teaches that progress often happens quietly, behind closed doors, when no one is watching, and when others might even doubt your choices. Think about the times you tried to change your financial habits. Maybe you started saving more, studying new skills, or paying off debt little by little. At first, no one applauded, no one celebrated. Some even questioned you. But that invisible work, that daily discipline, slowly built a foundation most people never see. Imagine a seed planted deep in the soil. On the surface, nothing happens. Days go by, weeks pass, and from an outside perspective, it looks like failure. But below the dirt, in places unseen, roots strengthen, preparing the future tree to withstand storms. Your finances operate much the same way. When you change your habits, when you practice consistency, when you say no to instant pleasure and yes to long-term growth, roots are forming. And if you quit too soon, they never become strong enough to support results. Consider the example of a writer named Richard, who spent years writing every morning before work. No publisher, no audience, silence, and yet he continued. Not for applause, but because he believed in the compound effect of his daily effort. Later, when someone finally read his finished manuscript, success seemed sudden. But the truth is that silent patience forged every page. Or consider a woman named Sarah who opened a small business later in life, with no fanfare and no social media likes. For months, she felt invisible. But she kept refining her process, learning, applying feedback, and trusting growth that no one could see. Today she is respected, not because of overnight success, but because she mastered the art of continuing when others would have quit. This law becomes even more relevant for individuals rebuilding their finances after a certain age. Many feel discouraged because they think they should already have everything figured out. They compare themselves to others, to younger generations, to friends who seemed to thrive faster. But prosperity does not follow a universal timeline. Your timing is yours. Silent patience demands confidence in the process, especially when the road feels lonely. Growth takes time. Debt reduction takes time. Skill mastery takes time. Rebuilding self-esteem takes time. Progress measured in tiny changes, one financial decision at a time, is still progress. One of the traps of modern life is instant gratification. Everyone wants immediate results, quick income, dramatic transformations, fast financial freedom. But true wealth grows like muscle, through repetition, not intensity. Silent patience teaches you to value routine over drama, consistency over impulses, persistence over excitement. Those who grow wealthy quietly are often misunderstood. People assume they are lucky when they finally succeed. But luck is only visible effort's shadow. Silent patience is not passive waiting. It is active dedication. It means studying after a long day, choosing to invest instead of spending, making disciplined sacrifices that feel boring in the moment but powerful in the future. It is the difference between financial freedom and lifelong financial dependence. When you commit to invisible work, something profound happens inside you. You strengthen discipline, heighten resilience, and sharpen clarity. You begin to respect yourself, and that self-respect becomes fuel. The law of silent patience also teaches you to celebrate the progress others cannot see. That moment you resist unnecessary spending. That week you track your expenses. That course you finish. That hour you dedicate to your business. These micro-victories are invisible to the world, but they build a fortress within you. One day, your results will speak loudly, but until then, your habits whisper, and those whispers matter. We often let the absence of recognition become poison. We want someone to say we are doing well, to validate our choices. But external applause is not evidence of progress. Embrace the quiet. The quiet is where growth becomes permanent. Wealth collapses when built on validation. Wealth thrives when built on identity. Silent patience changes who you are while you are working, and who you are determines what you can handle when abundance arrives. In financial reinvention, one of the most dangerous attitudes is rushing the process. Rushing leads to mistakes, emotional decisions, risky investments, and disappointing debt. Patience, however, creates preparation. It gives you time to build knowledge. It gives you space to heal your relationship with money. It teaches you how to stay calm under pressure. Many people fail financially not because they didn't work hard, but because they couldn't endure the silent season where everything seems slow. Silence is not punishment. Silence is preparation. Silent patience also builds emotional intelligence. When you continue working without results, you learn perseverance, humility, and gratitude. You stop relying on external motivation and start fueling your own fire. And that internal fire is one of the greatest assets of prosperous individuals. They know how to keep going without applause. So how can you apply this law? Start by creating small daily habits, reading about finance, creating budgets, tracking your expenses, developing a side skill, learning about investments, organizing your debts, committing to monthly progress. It doesn't matter if no one sees it. What matters is that you see it. And over months, your invisible labor compounds into visible transformation. Use moments of frustration as opportunities. Every time you feel like quitting, your character is being tested. You are learning discipline. You are being shaped for responsibility. Silent patience transforms your internal world long before wealth arrives in the external one. Without patience, success becomes temporary. With it, success becomes permanent. Another important aspect of silent patience is self-trust. You must believe that your efforts today are building something meaningful tomorrow, even if you can't see it yet. The world rewards those who persist longer than others can comprehend. When you feel invisible, remember, the seed beneath the soil is invisible too, but one day it becomes a tree. Silent patience is also protection. It prevents you from seeking shortcuts that often lead to disappointment. It keeps you grounded, focused, and mentally strong. The road to financial prosperity after a certain age is not about speed. It's about steadiness. Your maturity is an advantage, not a barrier. You bring experience, emotional intelligence, and clarity that your younger self did not possess. And with silent patience, you convert that maturity into wealth. So keep building your habits quietly. Keep showing up. Keep studying. Keep budgeting. Keep organizing. One day, the very people who ignored your efforts will admire your results. And when they ask how you did it, you will smile knowing the truth. Silent patience built everything. If this content resonated with you, take the next step. Check out the link I left below in the comments. And if this message helped you, give it a like, share it, leave your comment, and don't forget to subscribe with the bell on.